BloodSpell, the original graphic novel BloodSpell. I finally got it, folks. Black Canary and Zatanna, Paul Dini, and Joe Quinones. This is just like the outer cover part. I'll show you guys. You can read what Paul Dini and Joe. Shouts out to them. I would love to get this signed. But here's the actual book. Oh, it's got the fishnet. Sick. More fishnets? I'll allow it. BloodSpell. Gotta check that art. Check the art. My daughter was like, what's up with this art? Some of it looks weird. And I was like, hey, don't you hate on Joe and Paul? What was the date here? 2014. They're on the mountaintops of the Himalayas where Zatanna is coming of age. There's her dad, Zatanna. That'd be a weird existence. All these druids like worshiping you or something. You find her here trying to fly, rise. Oh, her mom. There's only like 4 or 5 pictures of her mom ever. Right? And she's flying. Keep going, keep going. No, she's losing hope. And then somehow she falls on the other side of the mountain where Black Canary, a 16-year-old Black Canary, is alone on the mountaintop practicing her Tai Chi. You're interrupting my Tai Chi. Yeah, and she's like, oh, sorry, but how did you even get up here? I climbed. What about you? Oh, I use magic. And then right here, see, my kid was like, why is her face like got mustache? And I was like, hey. It's an expressive reaction to the snowball. Don't hate. You draw it better. Yeah, so she climbed down. Oh, yeah. Do y'all see that? It doesn't show it? Oh, I skipped a page right there. So, yeah, she uses magic to push her off after that snowball fight thing. She's like, hey, chill, we're just hanging out. Anyways, they get to know each other just a little bit when our girl's like, Dinah says, I gotta go. There's more stuff to do, more adventures to have. But be careful with the Yetis. You could have my tent and all. And then she's like, whatever, I'm leaving. But right here, Zatanna has the choice. She could just like fly back to her family, or she's gonna tough it out and do what Black Canary's doing. Yeah. Sick. All right. 1 year ago. Wait. Did they say how many years this was previous? 15 years ago. Okay. 15 years ago. That means Dina is like old right here. You know, she's like in her 30s now. All right, so we got some girls. They're all conspiring to do a job here at Zandu. It's like a resort, hotel, casino. You know, what are those things? And that is Dina dressed up in a disguise. She needs to prick herself so they could do a blood, like, you know, blood sisters type thing. If you're raised in the 80s or 90s, you definitely did a blood pact with your fellow friends. Mine was with my cousin and his friend. We did a blood pact, but we were lame. We like squeezed the blood and dropped it on a dish and then mixed it together. We didn't like touch fingers. That's kind of cringe. Yeah, so all right, they're inside the casino resort. This is the ringleader right here. That girl who was like, yeah, whatever, I'm barking the orders. So you see her talking about the $60 million, here we come. And then she drops her earpiece. So I was like, what? Is it going to be a bomb? Because she said there's a bomb going off in 3, 2, 1. You guys at the vault. Then she runs and tells this guy, hey, there's some girls who are breaking into the vault from below. So she could sneak in and steal some art, some very, very valuable art. And you could see her, why would you change clothes? This is what you should wear, right? And then you go steal it you get out of the building and then you change into something like this and you're like a street hooker. You know what I mean? You can't change inside the building. That kind of defeats the purpose. I don't know. Anyways, so she's stealing some of that gold, some of that jewelry, and then the Black Canary susses her out. I'm impressed. Not that impressed if they send Wonder Woman, but Black Canary's no slouch. You're a smart girl. Ooh, right in the chest plate. That's got to leave a mark. So she gets thrown into some knives there. She busts it open and starts chunking knives. Hey, you can't win. Oh, maybe I can't, but I can run away. So she runs away, or she has a jetpack hidden in the ventilation shaft. In the ventilation shaft, Canary does a grapple hold, and they're like flying through Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas. This girl's about to just like crash and burn into the lava pit, but Canary like uses her body weight to avoid that. And she's like, oh, really? Fine, I've got a different plan. So she's like shoots way up past this building. And then, they crash through it. But she's like, I'm not going to jail. That's out of the question. Look at her face. She's just so relaxed. What does that mean? Nostrum corpus des Bluts. Whatever. But she dive bombs and crashes into Caesar's palace. But it's like Neptune's palace. Oh, Brutus. Brutus's palace. Sweet. Wow, that's one crazy bitch. I know. I should have showered first, but whose margarita is that? Oh, I think that would be yours. Cool. Thanks a lot. Oh, that's the man. Is that the manager? Double check. Is that the manager? Because we'll see him later. All right. She's back home with Ollie. They're having some sexy time. You want to have a little sexy time, no? And she gets the call. Wait, what? Oh, actually, Ollie turns the TV on. And they have like news about Megan Taylor, age 31, who died in suicide into the building. And that's when she's like, wait, what? What's going on? And then her friend calls, and her friend's like, hey, come help me. We shouldn't have done that. I'm going to kill myself. And you see her right here. She's about to commit S-side. And she's like, no, don't do it. Why are you smiling like that? It's not a joke. Betty Joe! No, Betty Joe! Splash! And I had no idea what the story was about up until now, so I'm gonna let you in on a secret. The blood oath links them in. And now if someone dies in that blood oath, that person can intercept each of the other people and like manipulate them. And then here's another girl that, who's this, Betty? Anyways, she's gotten destroyed too. Oh, her name is Lauren. Lauren, are you there? She's got destroyed too, and she has like a, some kind of rune carved into her arm, I would say. That's where we have to call the big gun. So Dina calls my girl Zatanna. It looks like very ominous right here, but no, she's just practicing and doing some things for some little kids. And they just love her. You've come a long way. The kids love you. 10 years ago, I don't know why this flash happens, but it does. 10 years ago, this is Zatanna's first time at the Justice League satellite. Whoa. Actually, on the real Justice League satellite? Nerves. I don't like that. She just looks like a ventriloquist dummy right there. But that's what my kid was saying. This artwork is so weird, Dad. I like it. It's expressive. Just because she has long face. She said long face, not cute. All right, Zatanna. This is... Oh, I know. It's a Martian hunter. I totally gonk you? What does that mean? So much for first impressions. Oh, because there's like an alert. Ooh, that Plastic Man? Level 3 in prison. Okay, so someone's on board. The keymaster. He's on board trying to unlock the prison. Sweet. And Zatanna does bippity boppity boo and gets rid of those keys. You can't unlock crap, bruh. And she does a little bow, and then all those keys fall off. No, my keys. Those are my keys. I just have to get them back. And then, of course, it's the Green Lantern. Hal Sparks is here to put him in a Orby orb and chain him up. And then where's like a flash forward to Justice League introduction Zatanna to Zatanna now. I guess, like, you know, glad to have you in the league. So if you get to go to the satellite, Justice League satellite, you're already a part of the team. That's what it sounds like to me. I want to find those. Oh yeah, she's back with the kids, and then she's like, oh hey, Dina, nice to see you. Well, kind of have some issues. I did a little blood pact with some criminals, and now everyone's dying. Oh, right there. She kind of like mentions that, oh, the Justice League, we kind of had to license ourselves. We didn't even get money for that. Then Dina turns around. Dang, girl, get the $25 magic kit. Dang, girl. I want one of those. Even she's got a doll. Oh, and she's like, so you're donating your profits to who? To no one, sucker. It's going into my pocket, girl. She freezes time. She freezes time right here because Dina tells her about the blood oath. That undercover job in Vegas, the ringleader Tina Spiro made us prick our fingers and mix our blood in together and recite some kind of silly oath. Nostrum, corpus, utse. No, what? What? Oh, wow, cool. Just like in Bewitched. Dina, that was no loyalty oath. She tricked you into a blood spell. Wait, what? Can you break it? Not easily. You took it freely in your own will, but I was in disguise and I was using someone else's name. That does help your case a little bit, but still susceptible to the powers. We better call in the expert. Zatanna, the expert. So he kind of tells them, like, yeah, that's a real thing, and you'll be able to get rid of it, but you just have to catch the girl. All right, unfreeze time, and the guy, he takes a big spill. Wait, who's this? What is this guy here? This is the guy who fell. Moona boy. And then there's another flash. Always? Like this is always happening? This is 5 years ago, an apocalypse. I don't know what this flash is for, but it's like some real Mad Max stuff where Zatanna's tied up right there. And I like this image. Whoa, yeah. Tie her up, baby. Anyways, they break free, flashback to now. All right, they're ready to like take off. This is Zatanna's house. She got that money, honey. They're ready to take off. They go into Las Vegas. Wait, I think they're going to a different destination, actually. Maybe it is back to Vegas. Girl, I ain't wearing this skimpy outfit. What's wrong with you? Oh, yes, you are. We have to sneak in undetected, and I'm going to make you. Poof. Did she grow the boobies? Look at the boobies here. And look at the boobies there. Holy crap, I look like Power Girl. I think she grew the boobies. I'm not complaining. That's so weird, though. All right. Oh, man, look at you. And then he even says, Dina, I would have never recognized you. You look like Power Girl. Oh, I hate you so much. And then her cat, Sasha, jumps out of the nowhere. I don't even know why you brought this cat along with you and scratches homeboy. So that was kind of ominous, but you'll figure out why later. She just does a little magic heal spell. All right, here, I'll give you guys a room. I'll let you perform, and you will have your secret safe with me. So she's going to perform. The pussycat will not be a problem. There's Dina in the background. Ooh, hello. What's this? Excuse me, miss. Heard you're in town. Dottie. Oh, it's like another one of the girls. Okay, one of the girls in the original robbery. She's complaining about her life and how she wants to die and all this stuff. Then Zatanna does some like weird thing right here. So let me just break it down. The Taylor girl, Megan Taylor, knows, right? She knows. Going back to this page here. The tiger scratched him because that's Megan. She infiltrated him because they used to have some intercourse relationships many years ago, and it let her backdoor his body, right? So that's why the cat scratched. And then right there where we are, it seems to be somehow taking over Zatanna because she's getting a little bit pushy, and then she turns this girl into glass, and then she disappears her. What are you doing? Wait, what? What are you doing? Perfect. Now the finishing touch. Whoa. Then when they touch each other, the Megan Taylor girl goes inside of Black Canary, and they start fighting. That's her too. That's the Megan Taylor girl. Yeah, because you could tell because her haircut, and it's the same outfit from earlier. So, whatever. They start fighting, and a whole fiasco happens. She snaps out of it. Snap out of it, girl. Oh, crap. It's Dale. Dale's over there. Or should I say Tina. So, again, Tina's hopping from body to body. It's kind of strange, right? Yeah, it is strange. And you could always tell when it's Tina because she blacks her eyes out. So Zatanna's going to do some ultimate trick here. And like, oh, not yet. She turns homeboy into a frog. Here's the ultimate trick part right here where she's going to trap her into the body of like a dummy. Like what would be a dummy person. Well, after a fight, man, I messed up. After this fight, sick. They start beating the crap out of each other. Contain, but she can't ever finish the spell because like it's not her. Is it her? Is it not her? She doesn't want to hurt Dina, aka Black Canary. Oh, scream. If you growl at me again, my next scream will split your skull. Come on, come out wherever you are. Okay, so here we go. This is the part where I was like, something missing? There's no soul in me to possess. Yeah, because Dina was Megan Taylor, possessed by Dina possessed by Megan Taylor, but she wanted to soul jump into Zatanna right here. But Zatanna created a fake her, a dummy her, right then. And she's like, no, contain the ghost. What have you done to me? I locked you inside of a body I magically made to look like mine. So, yeah, you've been pigeonholed. And now she even goes even further and turns her into a bird. Legend has it you have 2 to 3 days in form to never change back. Joy! They forgot about Joy on this little thing, but she gets saved at the very last minute. Joy, you did it! And we bring back whatever his name was. We bring him back to life, the owner of the hotel. And here's the bird, I guess, a day and a half later. Only a few more seconds. Now she's just a bird. I guess we'll have to say something like a eulogy. So long, Tina. You're no threat to anyone anymore, except for statues, maybe. Edifying eulogy. Yeah, it was much better than she deserves. Pretty much the end. The end. Oh, the Justice League does call. What's up, babe? Ollie says alien robots have taken over Metropolis. You want to help? Hells yeah. All right. To Metropolis we go. And here's a really cool part of the book. Pretty much Paul Dini is putting his whole the sketches. This is pre-production sketches going on. That's Joe Quinones, not Paul Dini. And then more sketches. Oh, I love that one. That one looks so cool. Yeah, age 16, age 12. So there's a 4-year gap between our two girls. Oh, right here. This is like pre-production. Panel 1, it's setting, it's cold, it's craggy, description. That's it. She's 15 years ago. Got it. Panel 2, the possession of the row figures. Oh, like the druids, the carrying her. Yes. Panel, it's just like before production, it's a very vague description of what each panel is going to depict. There's no drawing yet. He's not the artist, he's the writer. So you can even see here, a revised 10/20. I mean, what? 2/10 is the date. And there's just more. So if you want to learn how to write a, not necessarily a script, but a pitch to pitch a comic book, this is pretty much how. And these are the depictions that come after this. This is first. Then he might pass it to his writer and say, hey, we need like a couple of panels to share with, you know, DC, and so we could sell this idea to them, right? And the panels, you know, it's not very descriptive. Panel 4, Zatanna. I actually have to say my spells backwards. How contrived. That was it, panel 4. You know what I mean? So it's very vague descriptions, but sometimes it's more detailed here. Startled Zatanna leaps away as a strange-looking girl leaps in and lands in front of her in a fighting pose. The girl's maybe 4 years older than Zatanna. Okay, that was right here on the mountaintop. So it gets kind of descriptive, but if you want to learn how, this is how to do it. You want to create your own comic book, this is where you start. Something just like this. So I thought that was kind of cool. I would suggest you buy this just for the back if you're even interested in learning how to write a comic book. Yes. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, Paul Dini, Joe Quinones. I just love this book. Black Canary, Zatanna, BloodSpell.